Runners called in. That's it, they're off and racing. So at the Dromahane December fixture, the runners leave the starting area for the first race of the day. This is a 4-year-old mare's Maiden, kindly sponsored by the Kanturk Point-to-Point Committee. They have a good run before they'll be jumping at the first of what will be 13 fences in this mare's Maiden. And into the home straight they swing. And as they do so, it is Birds of a Feather who's out there dominating proceedings at the minute, kicking on to a 7-length advantage, and we've lost one there at number 1. The one that was down at that fence might be Take My Side, just waiting for jockey to rise. It looks like Cal Shine. Take My Side is the one we lost at the first. So Birds of a Feather kicks on into a 10-length advantage. Over in second place there is the Kerry runner in the contest. That's Lady Aquarelle. This one for the Tom Keating yard is in second, or for the Tom Cooper yard in the second spot. Also up there in third position is the Pat Doyle runner, Even Though. So heading up to the winning post, Birds of a Feather clear by 20 lengths, followed by a loose horse, and then the main pack with Even Though alongside Lady Aquarelle. After these on the inside, the Ocean Queen isn't too far away, neither is Cougar on the Loose, who's in about 5th place. Then the market leader, Polly Piper, sits in 6th in the hands of Alan O'Sullivan, followed by Pixie Dust. After Pixie Dust then, as they swing into the back straight proper towards midfield, is Wandering Star, and further back in the field the likes of Bancha Blue is towards the tail of the field, and another one out the back door there, Johnny Barry aboard La Canvey Lady. So they take number 4, all stream over that one safely. Birds of a Feather remains clear. Lady Aquarelle, the daughter of No Risk at All, remains a clear second, heading the chasing pack. Up there now in third position, Even Though, followed by Cougar on the Loose, and then Polly Piper. At the next one, Birds of a Feather and Luke Kelleher about to take off and jump this one with a clear advantage. Still 15 ahead from Lady Aquarelle in second. Over there in third position now is Cougar on the Loose, and then Even Though is tracked towards 5th position by Polly Piper. And then also up there in about 4th or 5th place is the Ocean Queen in the hands of Luke Murphy. So they stretch across the top, and Birds of a Feather maintains a lead of 12 to 15 lengths. Second place is now disputed by Cougar on the Loose, who's on the far side of Lady Aquarelle. Even Though is in 4th, followed then in the 5th position along the inside, that's the Ocean Queen, and then in 6th position, Polly Piper, who in turn is just ahead of the likes of Wandering Star and Pixie Dust, and further back then to Mason's Girl. So they come over the first of the fences in the home straight, soon to reach halfway. Birds of a Feather for the Kellehers clear in the yellow and black, or the orange and black colours with the white cap. In second spot now is Cougar on the Loose as they take this one. Main pack just jumping it now. Even Though is in third. 4th place is Lady Aquarelle. Just be careful with this loose horse who's running on the inside of the fences. So Birds of a Feather takes the fence last next time out. The rest of them stream over it now. So the order with a lap to go. Birds of a Feather clear by 12 to 15. Not much to choose for second place between Lady Aquarelle and Cougar on the Loose, and then Even Though is in turn followed by Polly Piper, and then you've got the Ocean Queen, followed by Wandering Star, then Pixie Dust, in turn followed by Mason's Girl, and then towards the back of midfield we've got also out the rear there are Johnny Barry and his mount La Canvey Lady, and Bancha Blue's another one out the back door. So Birds of a Feather turns into the back straight now to the 5th last fence in the mare's Maiden. Up and over it safely, 10 clear from Lady Aquarelle. Cougar on the Loose, Even Though still going well enough for Rob James in 4th. On that one's outside, right alongside for 4th place is Polly Piper, yet to be asked for effort. And then just in behind these, the Ocean Queen and Wandering Star, followed in turn then by Mason's Girl. and then Pixie Dust. So on they go to the fourth last fence, and it's still Birds of a Feather and Luke Kelleher out there and clear over the fourth last, about 7 lengths in front now. In second place is Lady Aquarelle for Ross Sugru, followed by, in third position, you've got Cougar on the Loose, and then Even Though and Polly Piper and Pixie Dust. In turn, these are being followed then by one who's made a bit of ground there is Banshee Blue. So they're preparing now to head across the top section with half a mile to cover. Birds of a Feather by 5 lengths. Even Though goes into second on the outside of Cougar on the Loose. They're 1, 2, 3. In behind in the Navy Silks in fourth place is Mark Scallon's runner, the Ocean Queen, who has every chance. So bearing down now on this fence, which is 3 out, Birds of a Feather, the lead has been whittled down to about a length now by Even Though, who's produced now by Rob James to come up and challenge. So Even Though in the centre from Birds of a Feather. In behind, staying on in third, is Banshee Blue, followed then by the Ocean Queen. Here's the second last fence, Even Though, Birds of a Feather going on from Banshee Queen, and on the outside is the Ocean Queen. Here they come now down to the final fence, and Even Though for the Pat Doyle team has come down at the last one, going clear. Also down was Banshee Blue, and this leaves Birds of a Feather clear. She's been luckless throughout her point-to-point career, but Lady Luck has shined on her today. Birds of a Feather left to win by 12 to 15 lengths. It was the Ocean Queen for second, Cougar on the Loose was third, and then in fourth, Polly Piper, who was in trouble about 3 out, followed then by Pixie Dust and then Lady Aquarelle.
And the result of the 4-year-old mare's maiden: first number 10, second number 24, third number 1, and fourth was 22. 10, 24, 1, and 22. Your distance as well: 11 lengths, 2 lengths, and a length. 11 lengths, 2 lengths, and a length. Our second race, it's the maiden race of 4-year-old geldings, sponsored by Bolter Point-to-Point Committee. This race is divided, and there are 13 runners in the first race. And your runners and riders are as follows.